Hello guys, welcome to next video of this series Python for beginners. Currently in this series we are exploring data science for beginners. So let's continue this journey of exploration. For that let's move to our destination folder. So this is our today's destination folder as you can see, and in this video series we are working on Titanic dataset where we have successfully created the model in our last video. Now let's evaluate the model in this video. For that let's open this folder in Jupyter Notebook. So as you can see, we have opened the folder in Jupyter Notebook as well as the Titanic Jupyter Notebook is open in front of you. Now let's take a quick recap of entire notebook within 1 minute. So first we simply did the data exploration where we imported pandas, loaded dataset, tested or printed top 10 values of dataset, then printed train.shape, train.sample. Then we did some database cleaning of this age, cabin and embark column by simply dropping the embark column, by simply dropping the cabin column, replacing mean in age column and simply replacing embark by capital letter S. And finally our dataset was 100% clean with no null values. Then we did some data analysis of survived column, then survived by gender means survived by grouping on gender. After that we simply did the same on P class, which means the richness class. And lastly we did another comparison related to embark or picking point. Then after that we simply encoded the categorical columns, which means that we simply change the textual data to numerical values of this sex and embark column by simply typing this command, which is this train.replace and the replacement that we want. Then we simply go to train.info to confirm that all replacements are made, and as you can see sex was int 64 now and embark was int 64 as you can see. Then we simply separated the features by typing this command, this train.drop. So drop all these columns from entire dataset and just keep remaining columns. After that we printed X and Y. So these are the features of our model and this will be the output or target of the model. Then we simply printed the shape of both of these. After that we did some model training. For that we inputted sklearn package, also installed it, and we simply split the data into 4 variables, which is xtrain, xtest, ytrain, ytest. And I have also explained the importance and the reason of this in last video. Therefore the database splitted in this format as you can see. Then simply imported logistic regression model, loaded the model in the Jupyter file and simply trained our dataset by using this single command. Then today's video part. So the today's video part is of model evaluation. So let's do the model evaluation. So to do model evaluation, we have to simply input a package accuracy score. So the accuracy score method is present in sklearn package. So let's import that. So this accuracy score is present in sklearn.matrix import. Or let's run this cell. And the main part is model evaluation. So let's create another empty variable. So let's name the variable as x train prediction, which means that we will get the same data to the model and let's test the prediction. So let's pass the same data that we use in training. So I'll simply type model.predict. So this is predict function and it will simply give us output as 0 or 1 that we are interested. And let's pass here x2 that we already passed here as training dataset. After that let's print also. So I'll simply let's print output. So let's run this cell. So this is output of 681 rows because 668 rows. Now let's test this dataset. So to compare or test this dataset with the actual output, we have to write one more command, which is I will simply pass here ytrain because this is the actual output. Ytrain, and after that the output that our model predicted. And now let's simply print the accuracy output. So the accuracy is 79.79, which is approx 80%. So which is good. So the accuracy has come in training data, which means I have trained and tested the data on same dataset. Now let's give different dataset to our model. So let's copy paste these commands to save our time. And let's try here test. And simply let's change this xtrain to test, because we want to pass testing dataset to make the predictions. So this is output of 281, I think 223 output. So these all are 223 outputs. Now let's simply test the accuracy of our model. So to test the accuracy of model, we have to simply pass here prediction or the actual output of this model. So the actual output were, I will simply copy paste this once again to save our time. And now let's check the accuracy. So as you can see here, the accuracy is increased by 0.004, which means initially the accuracy of our training dataset was 7979 and the testing dataset accuracy is 7982, which means the accuracy has increased, which means our model is perfectly trained and has not given overfitting or underfitting error. Overfitting errors occurs when the data performs too good, which means the accuracy on our training dataset will be 100%. But if I use another dataset or another values to the model, it will simply give poorest accuracy, say 30%, 40%. So as you can see, our model is ready. But if you want to host our model, we have to simply convert this model into pkl file. So to convert our model, which is available in this variable model, where is the variable? Here. So we have to store this model in pkl file. So for that, I will simply install a package which is picker. So I will simply type pip install picker and let's see the output. So simply go to this pypi file and simply copy this command. Go to our refactor group, type exclamation mark is the command, and it will simply install pickle in front of you. In my case, requirement is already satisfied. So now let's import this pickle. So I have imported pickle. Now we have to write the command which is with open file name. So the name of the file in which the data should be same. So I will simply type here model.pk and I will open the file in write binary because we want to write the data as a. So the command to save or dump the dataset is simply package name which is pickle.dump, past here model. So what we want the model and f. So let's run this cell. So the cell has run successfully, which means our model is ready. Now let's simply check that. So as you can see, this was our destination folder and this model.ptl file has appeared. Now to test this model, now I will simply type another command which is with open. So let's simply copy paste this only. So to save our time. So it will simply load the model. I hope it will generate no errors. There is a logistic reason has no attribute to it because I have to write here picker and not model. So there is no error. Now let's check the model. Previously, how did we do predictions? So we did predictions using model.predictXtest. So we will also do the same thing. Instead of this model, I will simply type our new model, which is loaded model.predict, and we have to pass the values in 2D array. So let's simply check the values or take the values. So let's say 3022. I will simply copy paste this over. And the output of this is 0. So answer should be 0. So let's check that. So this is our input to the model. So I will simply just add one more cell here and simply type here, let's say X. So this 3 is the P class, 0 is the sex, 22 is the age, SIP is speech, SP is parch, which is 0, and fair is 7. And final is embark, which is 0. So let's simply run the cell and test the output. So the answer is X of 0 and the actual output was written here, so which is Y. So first output was 0, so means our model has corrected it accurately. So in this video, we have successfully trained our model and done model evaluation successfully, and also we have successfully dumped our model using pickle. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, then don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Also, if you face any queries or any difficulties, you can simply message me on Instagram or in comment section below. And the source code of today's video is available in video description. You can definitely check out that. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching.